Baseball up, kick.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
A view of our setting here tonight. As you can see, the lights of stunning downtown Atlanta. Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Atlanta Hawks rebuild seems to be going as planned. A lot of young talent, now complemented by quality vets. Kevin Huerter said, quote, "Our depth is really showing. We go into every game thinking we can win no matter who goes out on the court." Guys?
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Huerter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hunter. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Brooks. Collins against Morant. And he banks in the layup.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Morant against Young. Pass to Hunter. Good work defensively by Brooks. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Morant. There's Jackson with the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Here's Morant. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 5 points.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4. You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, he trained him to follow in his footsteps.
On the wing, Bane, guarded by Young. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you. Jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
So it's Atlanta now, looking for their first basket of the game. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. Will it go? Drains the triple.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trailing. Here's Hunter. Here's Collins. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Throws it up high. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Morant against... Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Capella against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Herter. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Collins. Young against Morant. Charity stripe shot. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
On the wing, Brooks to the inside. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The Grizzlies have gone an impressive 8 of 9. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Capella with a rebound. And the Hawks shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Herder, pounded by Morant. And the basket is good.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Left side, Morant. Pass to Bane. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they're really attacking the paint with fury.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Hawks call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Here's Young. It's Herder on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Young against Morant. Jackson drawing the double team. To the left side wing. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Now Young. 9 points in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Herder. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herder continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Here's Bane. Guarded by Capella. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Herder. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Okongwu checks in for Collins. Morant against Young. He takes it in. Oh, Morant with the block.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Young drawing the double team. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
Capella taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Bane, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Herder. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Morant. Shoots over Young. And another miss by Memphis. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Lets it fly. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Morant. Puts up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Young. Over Morant. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant against Young. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Young. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Ja Morant, Steven Adams out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Young. Outside Gallinari. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
Morant finds Adams. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
The offensive rebound. Young against Morant. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 15.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Young, the pass to Williams. From 13, count it.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Morant with it. He's got 15. Here's Anderson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Morant against Young. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Down low. Adams, the pass to Melton. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Gallinari. Melton. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset. With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside, Williams. Gallinari against Anderson to the paint. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the lob.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. Open shot by Melton. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Melton's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Morant against Young. Williams on the wing. 13 feet out. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
Morant into the lane.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Okongwu. Into the lane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. The Hawks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Young finds Bogdanovich. Carries it down low. Bogdanovich has gotten his first points in this one.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Morant against Gallinari. And finished off by Anderson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Anderson against Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Good D by Clark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Right side, Morant. Brooks outside. Anderson passes to Melton. Anderson inside. He's covered by Gallinari. Anderson can't get it to go. Inside. The kick out to Young. Outside, Williams. Tip. They recover it. And here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Young against Morant. Young with the bucket. Young's got 11 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Morant. Here's Clark. Right side Anderson. Brooks outside. Over Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. There's the triple. And the Hawks with another three.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Bogdanovich has gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 13 points in this quarter.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 14. Young with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And there's the lob. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. Now Williams. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup, man.
Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Driving to the basket. Okongwu, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Brooks outside. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. There's Bogdanovich with the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. The drive by Morant. And it's good. 2 points. Morant's got 31 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Young. Here's Okongwu. Clark covers. And 1:01 left in the first half. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young. The first one falls.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Melton. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Collins.
Oh, did you see that finish?
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And it's Morant off the drive. No good there. Good D by Bogdanovich. Atlanta's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he makes it. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Memphis in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It was all John Morant in the first quarter. He had 35 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. The confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
And Kenny, what you think about Atlanta?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up for a rebound. They need to prevent second chance points. Fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Morant. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 37.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 39.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside. Here's Collins. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Back to Brooks from downtown. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting. Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Morant from down in the low post, it goes. Morant's got 41.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Now here's Capella. Down low. Here's Hunter. And that one's good.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Dylan Brooks. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hawks.
Free throw good. Hunter.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Here's Collins after the basket by Memphis to the paint. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Adams with the ball. And he comes up with a bucket. Adams has got 9. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA Showcase.
B.A., only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Pass to Bane. Now here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. 11 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Moran against Young. He shoots. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jackson left side. Pass to Bane. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Young against Moran. Now here's Young. He's closely guarded. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Pass to Herder. Here's Young. The 3 is up. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Moran.
Tyus Jones.
Here's Young. 16 points for him. Takes it inside. Conchar pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Young. That one's good for 2. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Here's Adams. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Capella. Back to Hunter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
At line for 2.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Memphis has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Here's Young. He's got 18. And he's going for the oop here.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Here's Bane. Herder defending. Nice move. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Wright comes in for Young.
You know, guys, a fun fact about Steven Adams. He was the first New Zealander to ever get picked in the first round of the draft, and he continues to represent his home country well.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 8 now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's a one-on-one situation. Kicks it out to Collins. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Wright finds Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side Jones to the inside. Pass to Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league. Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Atlanta with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Bain. Back to Jones. Here's Bain. Hunter covering. Jones up top. Over Bogdanovich. And it falls all over the rim and in. Jones has got 5 now.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Right, pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Jackson. Now Jones. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Jones. And it's all from 3-point range. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Bogdanovich. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. From deep, Bain knocks down the triple. Bain's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Right outside, Capella. The kick to Hunter. Right outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Jackson can't get it to go. Now here's Wright. Defense right on him. Collins finds Hunter. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot no good. He got it up. That one no good. And so it's Memphis just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And the Grizzlies' shooting has been incredible, 72%. And, yep, it's good. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Knox. Outside Gallinari. And here is Williams. Outside for Gallinari. No good with the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Jones. Here's Clark. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Williams on the wing. Now here's Wright. He's covered closely. Back to Williams. Here's Jang. Good D by Clark.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Back to Jones. He tries for three. Rebound Atlanta. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Knox. Driving inside. Outside for Gallinari. Gets the three to fall.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Now here's Clark. It's deflected. To the wing on the left. Here's Knox. Over Clark. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
They've also worked very hard to get the ball inside and have been able to get and hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Outside Jones. Clark outside. That three's off the mark. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. A good look from Gallinari. Jones grabs the board.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
On target from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And we're going to have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Right on the left side. Pass to Jang. The kick out to Williams. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Clark. Here's Anderson. Banked it in off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now right. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
The Hawks making a switch here. Luwawu-Cabarrot's checked in. Jones' shot is good.
I just love the ball move.
Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Gallinari. Inside. Here's Knox. Right on the left side. Outside Gallinari. The shot that time not on target. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You know, out of Michigan State, Xavier Tillman, a winning player. He won't shock you with his athleticism, but I think he'll be in this league for a very long time.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Adams. Adams double teamed. Oh, ripped away. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Now here's Wright. Another shot. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. You know, in college, Smitty, Tillman was one of the most effective players in the nation. Why do you think he fell to the second round?
You know, I think it was some concerns about his upside, but those are gone right now. Right from his rookie season, he's showing he should have gone higher.
Dang, shot is off. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-5 run. Oh, got that one up quick.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Gallinari. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And that one's good for Brooks.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Gallinari. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Hawks ball.
Memphis on D. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. It's Wright on the wing. Clock at 6.
Yeah, their shot selection has not been great this half, and you can see their field goal percentage dropping too.
Outside Gallinari. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
It's weird. Coming out of the break, he seems like he's lost his touch.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And he drives in. Jang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Brooks defending. Here's Jang. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Jang's got his first 2 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Culver in for Bain. Now here's Williams. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Jang. Shot from the low block. Can't hit that one. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Morant. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution. Tyus Jones.
Williams with it. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Wright. Guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jang. And here's Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, count it.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now here's Jones. .133 left in the fourth quarter. And again, Memphis no good. Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now here's Jones. To the inside. Clark. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. And he lays it up and in.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Here's Tillman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Williams into the lane. Here's Jang. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Jones with the ball. Down low. Here's Tillman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.